Okay. Shit, I can't do it. Hey guys, and thank you guys for tuning in back to another episode of Cooking with Taty. You already know what's going on. Y'all know how I throws down in the kitchen. Y'all know how I get down, get straight 10 out of 10s across the board every time. So today's video, as you guys can see, we got all the ingredients right here. Some spinach, some pepper, some seasonings, some pasta, some nuts, some salmon. So we're gonna be doing stuffed salmon today with like a pasta. We just gonna try to throw some together and make it look good and make it taste good. So yeah, if you guys are new to my channel, make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, share, and turn on that post notification bell. Make sure you guys drop down some food ideas. So like, if whatever y'all want to see me cook, like, cause we're gonna be cooking whatever y'all want to see me cook, trying different things like some cook. But without further ado, we're gonna stop all this chit chatting and get to cooking because I'm hungry. So I'm going to start off by washing the salmon. And do y'all say salmon or salmon? Salmon, yeah. But I'm going to start out by rinsing it off, making sure that I clean it because, you know, like, it got like little parasites and stuff sometimes and stuff. So you got to really look at your fish because, yeah. And the fish was fishing, that's all I'm going to say. But yeah, so we're going to rinse it off with the water. We're going to like kind of scrub it down and then we're going to get to the next step. Now we're gonna skin the fish. Now, y'all, I'm not gonna lie, this was hard. I never skinned a fish before, so it was really a humbling experience because, like, y'all gonna see. But I'm just basically about to cut/rip like the skin. I'm gonna detach it from the actual fish, like the meat. And basically, I feel like I should have had a bigger knife, and I ended up getting a bigger knife, but we needed a better, sharper, bigger knife. Like, I'm not gonna lie, y'all see me pulling it and yanking it, like I'm really like trying to get this skin off, and I was fighting it, and it was already dead. Like, how am I losing? But that was a good clean pull. I'm not gonna lie, you feel me? You see that? But I did get some meat. So yeah, y'all seen that, but we gonna act like that never happened. Okay, so this is how much meat was still left on the skin. RIP to the meat. Yeah, sorry. After that, I'm gonna grab my seasonings and I'm gonna start off seasoning with that. Be very generous. I wouldn't necessarily say like overdo it, but be very generous. I'm gonna go in with garlic powder. Then I'm gonna follow up with a little bit of salt, not too much. Add some chili powder. Then I'm gonna add some onion powder. Then I'm gonna get some of that sazon. We can have some of that sazon. A little bit of oil. And I did add pepper. I forgot to put it on here, but I did add pepper. After you rub that in, you're gonna like flip it over and we're gonna lightly season, but still season the other side. Now we're going to start off with our spinach. We're going to start by rinsing off our spinach and like washing it with water. Hit the camera. But yeah, we're going to cut it open and we're going to just rinse it and make sure that we wash like each leaf of the spinach. We're going to start off by adding some butter to a pan so we can saute down the spinach so that we got a little bit of garlic so that we can really like cook it up. Yeah, no, but we're going to just start by heating up the pan or whatever with the butter. And then after that, we're going to throw in piece by piece. And I mean like piece by piece, like you're going to see what I mean. But like we're going to throw in some spinach, like spinach strings. So it's like I use this full bag. Just keep in mind I use this full bag. But yeah, it's on medium heat. I'm just gonna stir it around a little bit, let it all get like cooked and saturated into the butter. And yeah, I don't know if you could tell, but I did go ahead and add some more spinach in there. But we're gonna add some salt and pepper and onion powder up into the spinach, just to give it a little bit of flavor, not too much, but like just to give it some of that, yeah. Then we're gonna go ahead and add some minced garlic. Now you can do like freshly chopped, but this is what I had at my house, so I just went ahead and scraped the last that was up in there, and I threw that up in there. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really measure. But right there, I mean, I guess you could say I measured, but I didn't really measure like seasonings and stuff like that. But you're gonna give it a good mix, a good stir, let that get into it. Please don't lose it. But we're gonna just stir that basically and let it simmer. Moving on to the noodles, we got a pan or a pot of hot water. This is the noodle brand that I use in the Kind. I use fettuccine, if you didn't see. We're just going to open up the box and we're just going to pour right up in there. I feel like noodles is one of the easiest things to make other than telling when it's done. But it's also kind of noticeable, but then again, it's not. But anyway, we're going to open up both boxes. And I messed up. I should just did one box. I literally ended up using only one, like basically. But you're gonna put that in there and then you're gonna just let it boil, gonna let it cook. You're gonna leave those alone and forget about them. Okay, now this is the full pack of spinach. This is how it came out. Very much shrinkage. But anyway, we're gonna start on our filling. So we're gonna start off with some cream cheese. We're gonna use the whole stick of cream cheese. Then go ahead and grab that spinach, you feel me? Yeah, and dump it in there. I recommend doing it while it's still hot, like, or warm, so that it can definitely like melt the cream cheese in there if the cream cheese is not already like melted. Mine was softened, but not as much as it should have been. But definitely like leave your cream cheese out a little bit or like warm it up a little bit, or just make sure that your spinach is hot so it can like melt it up in there. But yeah, y'all see what I'm doing. I'm just mixing it. You can mix it with anything really, but I just got a fork, so we making do what we making do. So yeah, I'm just gonna mix it up until like I get a creamier consistency, but I am about to season it too. So we got onion powder as one of the seasonings that I decided to use. Then we got some salt, not too much, but you know, a little, yeah. Go in with the garlic powder. It's really the same seasonings that we use in basically almost everything. Creole, you know, throw a little bit of that up in there, give it some color, some flavor. Then we're gonna do half of a lemon. I'm also going to throw in some mozzarella cheese inside of the stuffing that we're going to put inside of the salmon. So now I'm going to cut them into like pieces, like strips, like fillets, like, you know. I'm going to cut them so that they can look right, so they can look presentable. But yeah, just cut them like that, those type of sizes. You could do smaller, maybe even bigger, but it's really up to you. But these are the sizes that I decided to do. Now I'm gonna make a slit, like I'm gonna cut like a little pocket inside of the side of the fillet. Honestly, I say get a bigger knife, not even a bigger knife, just get a sharp knife. Like this knife was not sharp at all. It was very much dull, like very much couldn't cut. But I got a couple good pieces, like this one was an okay one, like, you know, but just get a good sharp knife and I think you'll be okay. Now I'm just going to open up the pocket a little bit more and put some of the cream cheese and the spinach that we made and put it inside of it. You can be very generous. You could put a little bit in there. It's really up to your liking. I was doing some big, some small, some medium. Like I was just doing it. I don't know. This is my first time doing it, so it was pretty much fun. But yeah, you're just going to stuff it in there on the side like that, and you're going to do that for all of them. Now we're going to butter up the bottom of the pan just so that it don't stick and to kind of give it a little bit of extra more flavor. I just want to know if you my friend. I just want to know if you pretending. I know I've been away. I'm just trying to get my mind straight. Don't give my shit away. I'm just trying to get my mind straight. I know I've been away. I'm just trying to get my mind straight. And then after that, we're gonna go ahead and throw that in the oven at 325 for about 15 minutes. I did do a little bit over 15 minutes, but you know, about 325, 15 minutes. Back onto our noodles in the other pot. Our noodles are now done. I did throw in a little bit of salt up in there just to, you feel me, feel like a little chef. But we're gonna strain the noodles right now just to get that water out of there. Then we're gonna put them back in the pot and back on the stove. Now for the salmon that did not get like any stuffing or cream put in it, I did chop it up and I'm going to throw it in here just so it can be used kind of as a base for the sauce when I pour the whipping cream in there. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and throw that in there. Make sure that the pan is warm, hot, whatever. Just make sure that it got some heat going on. I'm going to just fry those up and like stir them a little bit, twist them around, let them cook. You feel me? Yeah, get them all cooked because this is fish. I mean, you can eat this raw, but this fish, we're going to cook it all the way. Now I would say this is pretty much cooked. I wouldn't cook it no more than that, if not that. But yeah, so that was just used to get that goodness at the bottom. I needed that goodness at the bottom. But we're going to start off with putting whipping cream in there. No, I did not measure. I'm sorry. I just eyeballed it. I even added a little bit more. I really should have added more. But hey, it is what it is. You're going to mix that in there. That's basically from the salmon. Then you're going to go ahead and add in some more. Now we're going to add in some mozzarella. We're just going to pour that right on up in there. Just dunk that up in there real good, real cheese it down. Then go ahead and give it a good little mix, you know, mix that in. Let the cheese melt. Let it get up in there. Let it get that. Let it do what it got to do, baby. Yes. If I put my trust in you. Now we're going to season it. I feel like you could be very heavy because I kept having to add seasoning rather than like try to take them out or water it down or whatever. But these are the seasonings that I use. Literally, I'm telling you, we literally recycled the same seasonings for the same type of taste, like for almost everything. It might have been 2 things missing, but yeah, I'm just going to season this up and then after that, I'm going to give it a good mix. Now we're going to go ahead and add the cream cheese and spinach filling. We're going to add that in there. We're also going to add cream cheese in there also, but we're going to put the rest of that in there. It was left over, and then why not put the spinach, you know, in the sauce. It just makes it creamier, more delicious, delicioso, you know. I used to tell lies, but I would never lie to you. Spray on my gun, I'm looking all kinds of new. So you know what I like, what would you like to do? Now we're going to put more mozzarella cheese, but we're going to do the freshly like shredded cheese. We're not going to do the packaged shredded cheese. It does give it a difference, but I also ran out of mozzarella, so it was like, why not just do this? It's more authentic anyway. We're then gonna add some Parmesan cheese, you know, to get a little bit of extra cheesy flavor in there. A little Parmesan never hurt nobody. We're gonna just sprinkle that on the top. We're gonna also throw in a little bit more of our seasonings. Like I said, I should have just put a lot up in there from the jump, but I mean, I guess it's safer to do it this route to add versus, you know, not be able to take out. After that, we're gonna give it a really good stir and a really good mix just to make sure that everything is blended well, everything's melted, and that it's creamy, and that it's just, you know, a 10 out of 10. Alright, now we're going to pull out those pieces of salmon with the stuff inside of them. We're going to pull them out because they're done. Actually, I did go over, like I said, 15 minutes. I did about maybe like 17 minutes. I don't know. It just didn't seem done enough for me. But we're also going to start off by oiling this little pan. This will be for the bread, you know, the breadsticks. We're going to put them on there so that it doesn't stick. And then we're going to put those inside of the oven.
I just wanna know if you my friend. I just wanna know if you
Back on with our sauce. We're just gonna give it a good stir really quick, and then we're gonna add half of our noodles because I did say like it was too much doing two packs, so we're gonna just add half of our noodles inside of the bowl with the sauce, and then we're gonna just try our best to mix it in and make sure that it gets fully saturated all throughout each noodle, like, because it was a lot of noodles in general though.
I used to tell lies, but I would never lie to you. Spray on my gun, looking all kinds of new. So you know what I like, what would you like to do? Tell me, I'm telling you. I know I've been away. I'm just trying to get my picture straight, girl. Don't give my shit away. I'm just trying to get my picture straight.
Okay guys, I'm done cooking, and I'm not gonna lie, this one was kind of a task. Like, it was a lot. This was probably like the most that I had to do, a lot of stuff, but we got through it. All right, here is how it looks. I'm going to show you guys a close-up video, but that's how it looks so far until I eat it. But we are going to try it on camera. Okay. We are going to take a bite of this first. Don't look at me. Okay, we're gonna try. Hopefully this can't be the first time I failed. Can't be. Can't be. Okay. Okay. It's definitely creamy. It's good, but it's definitely creamy. It just needs to be hotter, like warm. But it's good. It's cool. It's definitely creamy, scrumptious, and I don't know if it even gets you.
Because it's smacking for real. Let me not eat with my fingers.
Oh, you need a fork? I'm bad.
Yes.
Mmm.
What time? Every time.
Every time. Every time.
You got that texture? That creamy.
Be honest.
And that taste.
Be honest.
Oh my God!
She can't be honest. She could do this. 10. We got a 10 out of 10. Yeah. All right, we got Khadijah.
I was tasting it while she was cooking.
Okay. Okay.
Put it in your mouth.
Okay.
It's definitely 10. Give very much Olive Garden.
10 out of 10.
Seriously.
Better than Olive Garden a little bit.
Whoa. For some reason, the recorder outro that I recorded is not on my camera, but hope you guys like this video. This is the finishing look, and like they said, it's 10 out of 10. Thank you guys for watching Cooking with Taty.